You know, number just what me kaunwa with me assume amaye.
Therefore, a chiamunina, Damas say my join, hope for life and outino, boy Patrick Bear fee, financial peace education and a brono. And a topic no say how to be a millionaire on a low salary. A quite a bit me a fast to say yes, so a bit me a young for million nibi. I will say, ya ketri any srubi na yasem nyina bigina janitor bia how a janitor died with 8 million janitor bia otenase papa bi otenase no janitor time we no 8 million no ho na yase ye ni nyina bigina ne the story of Ronald Read. Ronald Read papa bia 2014 na wadi 92 na uye no na ehu se ne fortune na say ne wealth at that time na 8 million na we ema ne potem na say ne area ho ni na no ye omwa bebre papa ya ye nenim say papa we de we obi on pen ho asem to say ne close friends ni we quiet humble na bi kra fi so strange say wa ni say call ye pi no wan ko bia na wo de okeka ho sha na ye fa no say we strange bi sa kra na bi won ma bu say sometimes na tade bi okra na bia ti ana ye bibia na wa party mu we use Toyota Yaris na wa show bibia say wo ska na bibia sa na ye friend Ronald Read and so say now you self-made millionaire. Now, we are seeing them say one of the quietness and most disciplined the world has ever seen. A papa no story no. Adea na ye name adwuma wo ye no enye din to say doctor, pharmacist, your friend saying teachers and I just say ne dia na adwuma wo ye na emane ye nwan say adwuma wo ye nyina say o ye janitor. And Osaye gas station attendee in a small town of Vermont. Eti omunyina na omwa. Embassy na sasim with Mrs. Embassy na obi a janitor. And yes, make us a janitor and I say gas station attendee omo enye adwuma papa. Do dey be name say omusika omo jana enye sika bia ekosuru bebre. Esu nipa yi otimi de aya beye millionaire. Iti kwan be no fa so ne eme ba behwe kwan be no fa so a e ma wotimi eye saade no. See wan we ne loto ena nane maami anane papa bi enyi bi no mu gya ne bibibi. Iti behwe ne secret any time any powerful habit a we use ya etimi e de ye saade no. Die hu ye ne say he lived far below his means. In Nigeria, and we Quebec is with the high. Ronald Read on master frugality. In say frugality, in we bring on Marco Faba as a budget. Ufi say uka o hano. Now only the way and one in a miserable way, and I say one say, oh, we didn't who ye na or sister Biania now be our bonti and you say on that will be a or corner juman or babo call to see you be at or coban. We live a very simple life. Now the way I say, and near me who here no kwana no auto. Now the name who here no we in any free so. Even crying we use second hand clothes. No hand who be bree or no be a debut at a restaurant. Young kwa bia or man life here very, very simple. And we focus to say a friend saying the focus now was say or try so build the world. Name yes will be impressed you'll be. In the enemy, meaning the enemy say, try so build the world, maybe as also impressing for a crab so can with the shoe cacradiandi. Why, yes, I dream be cry. Now, a dear back was say, boy, pan say, we invest with great businesses. A binidia hein, to say, be Johnson and Johnson, make us invest with Johnson and Johnson, make a nuntia. The time no was different, but we invest on Yama. Now, obi invest too much just say say what track record What me say we there for the past 50 years, for the past 20 years, for the past in February I'm afraid and you say yes in Kofu bi abana every day be had 5,000 to her, every day be having 130 and ukukuru sika koe wa anya sad ni bi. Emu consistent so invest was anyway solid or invest was nyama e dividend paying companies. And see shima bit like I said so obeton sa shares ni pa na eden. That means what the who na rema will stay in ne na me equity abeda me dan so makoyi and o me investment kakra ba so makoyi will stay in or start to build a wealth no mind own business. The third one who saw and said he let time and compounding work. Just say anima be rent when it comes to wealth building nipa be brain tiasie no ono nya saa entiasie no even though wanko ayi te say dey say ase omo ko school akese school awu din Yale Harvard Oxford ne saa school no kwa na so omunya na say omo te say omo sua de aduru achi wo so omo yesa ba wote niam kakra bi ase say o ma say o build wealth no is slow. Yes, it do be a bit me winning lottery, but I know your plan. E be try mu keke. Na hu no kra say we ni plan we winning lottery na o mu nipa be winning lottery ekọ because no mu ni plan bia. Sa ne won be timi abetwam. We for be timi aba amanako. But wan hu ni sa ne de hu ni say consistently no also we invest na compounding interest no the $22 no the $50 $20 no the $2 or file tax be that's a tax ne cost the other year no nya 2,000 bia no the akoka ho or mine business niama ehia no tonye de ho hia no niama your friends say needs versus want o make sure say needs no kwa no auto it has all yes no kakra no days na eco weeks na eco a month na eco your friends saying years na for decade there's a compounding no na compounding no they say I don't know kakra say 20 ni 50 na be 100 20 50 ye kese no this animal tum na no na say wasa make sure say BBS aba for so be aba so bia no no say reinvest putting na wa man ni ma hye say oh any Trump ba na Trump buy also be tariffs intino akoyi misika nyina be gufie. Oh, Bush buy friends say 9/11 see akoyi misika nyina be gufie o mani shemu all the time because so share stock market no kra na throughout our lifespan na obia no we share be 9 days per so many decades maybe a be woman for 3 decades 2 decades no 9 days per make a difference. 9 days per ne make na sa message 9 days na be a 1 day per out of the 9 na sen kama ni shima na be abenya 1 million na unya sa 1 million no it will make sure staying consistent one ko is kan so amaso ante eno na timi build eboa no e ma na timi edru ho no ti de bia no wo de ahyem no say long run no e den a e be kosoro wa ma mfo ndada na e kosoro aba from ti usika no ye these are the things how ye nti you say these are niamo ye make sure say we live below the means or make sure say we invest in great businesses and we make sure say woman is staying ye adwuma ma no a we na nie free so kra na mo di bi ka woni say nie safi no be yi na de na si woni wo na chi what happened after he died the hu ye ne say wa man local hospital and library 6 million the one could resist sa in nabas papa ye woni na ma ha die head no tima sa ankofo enti the next day na just say catch fire the whole nation the whole world e hu say ade die enye bibi e normal sa enti no obey example of how you hu say president be away from Ghana president can say he can pay the no how betimi just say e betimi build the world world no doesn't have to be loud or say quiet na strategy and the purpose we use to bit me build the world. It is here na say and the number bia newspaper near the pk frugal man who left an 8 million estate. It was shockable because it is ahead your friends or gas station yet more gas station and then with me yes it just it was surprise it oh bebree bebree man for can see bebree fa hotel me kan no it dey na share free side lesson. What do we learn from Mr. Read? The who you said the story no remind you of a powerful your friend say financial freedom. It doesn't require say as a what bebree and then lack and then yes ansem na ya ekeka no na me dey me twen me di 40 ansa we na sika de obinya and so many things na ya ekeka no a so baby etia na etia mfa hwe ma no enye saa na ni bi demom share say what strategy we invest na we consistent na we humility and a bit me aboa mo aduru ha. That's a niema ehun ye ntie hwe niema ye fa free saa de wem ye hu say unhia sika income kese to build wealth. Demom hia discipline and you one key pa ye hu ye because so many times ye ne enkrofo di nkomo ni ade a wo hwe kasa ya ye free ano ba na wotim se nipa we ni yidi e wachiri na me dem ye adwuma wo mat na me dem sika ne nso nti ye ne se ase die sika yi e friend se yidi no ye nkrofo bi e de ma wo ma na se se wo se wonya sika bi e ba nsa na wetimi nya yidi ni bi mu bebro ho no ma amutie mi sisia na se chiru bi tie me beji atum se bi adwuma wo ye no as we compare sika wunya na ene janitor ene your friend saying gas station attendant no ibi kura na wo gi be twice na 3 times so no one making sa one cancel na wo ka no eti no ehun say high income ebeboa wo betimi aboa eye edi enti na ye de ye ne say si na ye pe 1 million na me make 100,000 na wo make 50,000 na si na tiskase pepa na si try see ye mind own business ni save a say me na tiskase no maybe every year bia no metimi save bia 10,000 but say because me sika no osoro so usu sika no wo from kakati bia obetimi save 5,000 nti ye hwemu a ebia na ebedu 1 million no na ebia me meduru agya ho nti ho no na boa but say won tisika ase a ye hu so many times a obi miki 50,000 obi miki 100,000 nipa no miki 100,000 no wudi ni nyina sa akọ jiska bi kura sa akọ bobosia ka ho wode wa mobosia kura nka ho no wudi sa sika ni nyina na de o make 50,000 every year bia wotimi save 5,000 na 5 years time or 25,000 you make 100,000 na wudi sika ni nyina no oni damada ho iti yes eboa de ba eno nkyere se wonya sika kese bia untimi save ene de ma say ehun say the self free say discipline modest obi a wo discipline no even usika no eda from crack na because of the way I see a discipline no betimi build the world as period and as a time kakra na they say the Robert Read here no 2050 no dey to all the time na bibi fa na ni so kakra enye ne plan na betuma na ode akoka ho na ode ekọ no betimi aboa ama watimi abere wa so yes e good so be make kese but wa make kese a eno nya excuse to say mu bebre ye this ade na ye excuse ade bia ye kan na me dey make kese kese na ka we mu dey so mu make kese o because say maybe atwem na me obi ye kan say me di komo bi na me send ye bi man so hwe fry and say we mu dey omo ye wo mo ha wo ti omo no omo nyama ye different and I'm saying yes and it so why dream say say we a mentality nipa sa no nti wontimi nye ye wo hada just what drew say nipa no level bi so no yes and we say ba yes it's another one so we say strategy also in here strategy how they build the world low income say city bia but why dream so person build the world hope for life your friends say YouTube channel yes so many things about me aboa Patrick Buffy Patrick Solutions your website yes so many things about me aboa say help na be seek help because obi enu ha ye born say ye mra medi nyama ye na ye nsan fan kosa o si na etimi ye etimi di strategy because ye nyina na betimi enya sika kese ni bi na wo hwemu kura na pensen mu ana say research ana say study kire say woyi asikafo anaso mu di usika manase millionaires ukrum ha woyi nipa 10 bia na omoye millionaires ha emu 60 oni omoye ana omo ni omo ho kafo omo nje 100,000 omundi 100,000 in a year or more life muda so matimi abe millionaires den Jenna Robert Read your friend say Ronald Read bia so omu save constantly omu make sure say omu live within their means omu make sure so omu invest constantly omu make sure so say omu invest one yam pam and yes crypto aba no currency cannot dey akoshim yes speculation yes make speculation out here say the must me say na 100,000 na fi adana ba beto for ne bibisa ni mo de she baby a real job and investment no mo de ahye se me kasa me ka bi se crypto ni sa ne ma no de bia me ka se crypto no e kan ye ho enko ba bia basa se sia ye kasa enye bibia e solid nti di agro kakra bi ye because a speculation ubi timi hem na so simizi keke na sika nyina akọ ade be chi na sika nyina na asa ababewa on for life and to sa chacha udi di agro kakra bi ye e bi me fafrim mu say time a greatest asset we start early and so we stay invested and really be brilliant me especially say stay invested no and you start early no stay invested a problem part no na de mehu ne say mu bi ho no ya na enti ade na ye na akasa ase e bia me kasa ba bia wo bia no study the environment, study the system over there. Say 401k bi ne ya enti ase it is what 401k asia e ma unku iska wom 401k example na me make say 401k no say what asia e bibi a wo benyina bedidi ho enye bibi a wo to egu wo say de kwakosi dan wa Africa anase bibi we de kwakoyi ku iska wom ne de abeto dan nemum ne enti ase 401k ni say wo retire na nka sa sika na wapa egu ho no say be ma 10% say de bia ehu na anase what me apa bia 500 every year bia say sika na be ma 50 e ma 50 a kakra obinya wo social security na dia combine na wo dia you living it here wo see yi ense free ho Robert Read me hu say sa nyama na wo see yi ense free ho na you stay invested na investing de bia na akwa yi kakra say dan bi na ato a equity buy na akwa kakra free na ya sa refinance ade ya tua 30 years ya tua edu ya tua 10 years ya tua 15 years aka 50 no na sa akwa yi ska na sa refinance na sa start year free 30 bi na say eba it de bia no e ma yenko anim Ronald Read exercise sa nyama na bibia enye ye ade ba ko ekunya so ye time investing so come say we invest here time ye ade ba ko ehu hia pa because ye nenim say emre bibia untimi nkonko farmer nyama me nsa na wo hia say we invest here sika time and rate na ye interest na de send interest ni sikono interest need to be changed. Sika na odi 2 no say 100 now as man starting them crab ya me the 200 and I me the 300 which me isa that time there untimi changing untimi nko back and as a time no so lusu a well lusu bibia untimi ma hobi yen hwa de more time here pa ni a powerful time it is a very powerful world building tool na the hu ni say they make an compounding a work with time compounding is say me di misika akwakoto ho na me de 1,000 to no so be ma me 10% every year bia enti me hu say me de 10 to ho no na no year no so ye no me nya 100,001 enti 1,001 no the following year no also say e be 1,110 your friend saying about 110 because 10%. It is say misika na da ho na 1,000 bi mu 1,001. It e ma me sa 10% of it. It will say e kona na e kode bia na e konti na ewo na e ma na ewo na sa de ewo no so wo na de ewo no so wo na ewo. It so wo sa bia e ma time no e ho hia because the more time ni wo ma wo no the more na usika no e nyini kosro. Enti em say my scenario haba ma nsan ka bi enkora mienu bi a mini mo kofini ama na omuwie high school no mo pese o mo college na ama se minim de mpese me koye college sinti mpese me trans na me ehwa brabun kakra na me ye adwuma kakra nti as me ye adwuma na me de dwen de me kwakoye wo college ho kofidi o se ai on di onim de kwakoye wo college nti on di on so ko college street nti kofini ama de o mo ye namfo de bi o mo di nkomo eti ama Kofi be wie adwuma kro wie adwuma obi wie school kro start ye adwuma na still amanya hu de opeso ye ti still na on de ye adwuma no diska kakra no de 24 hu and that's where invest kakra every year bia no invest 2000 every month bia no na we invest $167 eti Kofi na ama still na wunya hu de obe no so afide me hu ba bia de mpesa me yenti no that time already 27 na am decide say you see the opeso go back to school because hu de opeso ye but Kofi unim say because say me adwuma nyina no every month bia me save 167 no say no me hwe no 27 next wo 24,400 wo Kofi there be any also say me start to say me save be and Kofi start to also be save every month bia no we save 167 Kofi the 27 I'm starting on 19 is already 27 no see me go school bobo say me yes can fam bi mejai no jai no de okoe na Kofi say there be was say me the say me adwuma 167 every month bia me ye ama ye 8 years old ama refi we was me see me nye bi me ka say yes amum we time in na me show mo me invest bi omo twen ya omo retire 67 no amanya ama dika odi 2 million 24,000 onya 1.310941 1,310,941 dika odi 2 million 24 and we for 8 years pay Kofi started free 27 edi 2 musa to 67 almost 40 years to say when you are saying Kofi nya 1.056 1,050,000 56,000 unyae onu the 80,000 or 2 to 80,000 and then also the 2 months here difference no 8 years or the 24,000 40 years or the 81,000 say 80,106 we not extra time say the best time to invest here now was yesterday the second best time here now that means na what ya same we are we invest here also starting because time bia wuja to bia no o manako na time ni de untimi ko fa se de kan no na Kofi pe anko bi scan bi beto ho so no kra na na che be de Ronald Read ma sa de we adwuma ma no one starting in the 50s one starting in the 40s or starting so we adwuma in the 20s and or starting so this can go into Ronald Read in this case see bia na no de two na 50 ni 20 ni 50 100 mo na no de to sa na de kokudru sa sika no it is staying no make sure to stay in say na make earlier on when you just can free will stay in the more baby so can say very simple form na say you hwe sika na de be shim anytime no and it's hard discipline na de be shim you can create discipline pa enye adeketwa but me nya sas discipline no na year 2 3 4 busa be your habit na fi aka ho say wonye invest kura na ho keka ho nya sa nyama na and build the world man. It is starting early, no. Now we stay consistent, no. A BT and yet Mekukuru your friend said 40,000 but the akushim 7 years. Myself kukuru 80,000 na the akushim no. And yet a man cry na maybe 100 to 2 maybe 2 cc. It is the consistent and friend dollar cost average, you know. Consistency, you know, I would do to all the time. This animal. So we be here start make I say invest to a stock market now. Well, life in now within be 30-40 years now we investing in now. A period of 9 days per and the we see can cost through. Now 9 days will be intimate, will be any time we see about. Days be what we say stock need to make conform the next day we say bula broso. We say hono when you big difference. And yes, I said in be 9 times per in your period. Now missing one krana in your scale was a it's na yana whom he has already kushima be sa near money near free. I didn't be in your sapphire, the fire and say frugality is freedom. And said him kind I said budget to company will be and yes sacrifices say amount for whom a one hour you with me and send you see pen or send you be see no. And deprive yourself is about say we control sika. Because sika biya na we use no ultimate control e wo hodi a ultimate control. Spending less doesn't mean say you are living your friends say less. That means say priorities and niyama ehu hia e na wo ye. Niyama e matter e na wo ye. Nti every day no every dollar saved no e the control wo say sika no so. In this kind of kwa we controls me because e call. What spend here we by mu be bro ho no ma every dollar no so e keep no. E kire say ye ma pressure, social pressure ni ade enchire de ye. Because in be spend it because of social pressure no. Hey, Mike na share on na yere ene nkore no on vacation no mo nam your friend say Vancouver. Hey, ni o se me so me na me kwa be na me so me fa na me so me kukuru kakra wo ho na me de ko. That money now, you see, wealth is money you didn't use. The way you use the way you use any wealth, who build the wealth is kind of when you use any wealth. You know, you say frugality, no, it buys us freedom. Hey, ye free come, and my uncle did the car because you are to near my ye, and yes, ye prepare by a to near Hoson, and in here and ye. And I say, me war, me Timmy say we na me the name to 2 years. Say me the car, a friend say me Juma, and my boss Hamia. Say me say me was 6 months of my living expenses. Says see me Juma, say ya meet me at 6 months, and now 1 year meet me civil says kana. If you say me corner me boss, quite man me boss, I can't reach me at the end of my. Me family am na me cron. Inti emu be so. The entire me way example ne say, steady say we nipa be 10 biana, you be 8 Juma ye ni mpe. Yakoma mpe eno kra no pressure e my stress and so was here because we jai ne ya uni baby fa you be dear den you be too baba na yi bo dan chi we tua dan 5 years 15 years o me see 2-3 payments ye be fa dan ni na ko it was say force wani nje ho kra na was okushi na Robert Read amana anyewe it was frugality na turn money into two ni sika enye bibia ehu sika ya ade a ebeboa ya ma ya ye niam e wose ye eboa ya ma ye computer pese to ebetimi ato ba se ye nya sa freedom no na ye ntimi enye sa sika ni bia ebe ye bibia be ye wi ase wo ye hwe enye ye ba wo te ase a wo sika na ma wo te sika ye sika ma wo timi bibia wo se wo ye keke enye eni ye bibia ehu sa Robert Read ade ba ko ye fan ba se wan te ase abu sa be trap amount. Hey, you know, untimi save untimi nye wait time also on your family cry mu have a nice time and out here because they buy and we didn't na manasa when Fabian to ho the biana na be trap also. Another one is I say who said Robert Read will be a one impress you be or no dear offer the choice of financial independence. It you know one hand ho ankwai de nkofo nko yi bi one trap on yourself one ko to ni sibo shoes ne ni Gucci's ne die na de na ko to kabie mu abra woni ska na de ko to kam oyi ni hu free sa de nim eno ne ade ayi mu bi brain timi nyi hu free mu no one try to be impress you bia minim said dynamic team no intimi ntua ba menua nkofo nyina ehu e de na me to free sa dan ni minim se car no sisi baby edru no e wo se car no me return it so jo grofo ehu car no e che bi sa car no we ha de na meka wan dwen sa ne ama no ne mo dwen ono no ho de be ya ama no nko an odwen ye you see na de kra ya na ya kra bebre ni se ehu ni sa nipa bebre kra no o mo pay attention sa wo ya wo se wo ka bi a wodam na manfo ani abre o mo hwe na enye sa na ya na ti nipa bebre pay attention ebi behwe ba nipa no bebre na pay attention because ono kra no struggle it e flash na yuso keke o ni refi nti ni say high ho bebre sa ni nyina no o take into consideration nti o focus on life de beboa no nti no o yes had na ade ba ko say e ma live on your own terms and you will be terms because oh yeah the other way run na de bia no will go to that direction you will be here na wo hwe ho na person di e na person ye nti nya your own terms I don't pekra wo say wo ye let's be honest, sometimes it means Tony maybe cry a shout, which is I do it, and you dear that's so clan and can shed on your fibia, but a dear that's into near Sheneke because will be good to be and I see a could be a PC impressive. So these are the things that to me, yeah, you know, there was a quiet world, you know, a freedom. And a sika, a pedino, and see a validation. And why is that? Eti, they could see and say, Ronald Read, it me, yeah. And can't him say, won't me, because me say, oh, me share sika wojia, a babu de Ronald Read in the baby. The moment here, strategy, here, discipline, here, time. And a bit me abua, I'm what me I said. The story is very, very powerful. And yet, Abuchim's camp, who call online, who Google at the way Abu baby, Ronald Read, 2014, I see, we are shocking the whole world. So, wealth and also, idea was a TS and say, it's not about how much you make in Kwa. Yeah, so be making a say. Name sin will be wisely so be manage that near mana sikana about one. The be America says sikana about one again how the year. I may a doctor. Yes, yes, that money now. Unyana a bit draw dinner the year. So one fine yes, a doctor needs save you, nurse needs save you, accounting now ye in save you. The mum sikana out a course as school nature na when you're Juma and a ban, dear now this says sikana ye. It's one knows a focus no, and the chess saving classes Kuni and Kubia. She can't be toy and send the DNA, the any nice at the end, no. That money never counts some a 10 out the year. Ronald Read, a man who say, see, make it wise decisions, a discipline. Now with time, no, that's $20, $50 needed to work a crack now, be true. And in your mom, fierce woman. I'll be among starting them. One can say, no, maybe I will be starting 20, will be 20, no, starting 30, 40. A crabia will be and baby, I will drubiano, or start here, or subenia kakra, at the at home. Bro, it be see Hannah, the questions you want my free.
Wow, Nana, yeah, that's super. Nyamisha, additional, they are very, very touching. My main try me home right quick. Yo, Chief Winner for Saturday and Yenia Patrick near Befi and Yatin Ka. Oh, and then you additional. When you're about Rita baby, will be a child, Mavis or someone on the switch. Mammy, if you will be a multi biaso, it's almost someone joining. I say financial peace education in your Patrick Befi and Yatin Kano. I stream Patrick Befi YouTube and just will be so Asher or and I hope for life. Any other outlet in Ubinya Jumedi no so. And then I'm here who say a scaffold koana it's me rich and I say billionaire Ubia subit me. I say Ronald to me idea and that means I will say Ubia to me AB and Nana Yeda Sepa na and then the Wahani said Oshasina Uchimno. Now I say we don't need to impress anybody. We don't need to impress anybody. Nowadays, Facebook is why baby impression wo. We will be a survey. Baby crow in a cano, you know, crying any day. Will be the asana month when need DH. A copa, her baby original song. They say it's our social media in our barbeca home. Now, as you busy, yea. Anna, I want for the cassa, so on your cassa, or say. He will last time, yes, it's just when you're here vending.
Me, many people was hey, Massa, they will have you, winning that. And as you would 92 to say, your friend say 95 to say, Ronald Read D and that's a Unisika and Habete. And you said, yes, now the D, and you name say, Uminia. Ibu okrana and who dance no near marketing CBA hospital corners animal. SI be sure. Yes, a true. See the tennis will be on man a life and Casapan say, won't try so be, but so she so build the water. Yana and Chibi Brisa, so more when you cost now focus paya and Chibi Brisa. The reason why I a high end say, so show moment me build the water now. I'm build the water first. And sana oma ye niama omo ye no it is also be usune ka bi obitine dan bi mu ni ade also bisa asiansa and I say also tidi nipa na yen because ebia ono we school 19 and 21 and was starting so put more certain be only responsibilities bia imagine say we school only only responsibilities bia na so ye adwuma na so obetimi invest ebia be 2005 a month. That person by the next year 10 years ebia fi no be worry na no build the wealth already. No, then I'm 500 something going. Just is kind of cost within a period of 10 years. Sometimes be crafting with 30 years. But all the ABI, I mean, all the crafting in the land, and ABI 30 already. You who ni pani be na near quack the same thing. It's yen try to build the wealth on the face, who build the wealth on the sana, and chat said you can between your time between your name dry. And if you come on, a normal one, no crown, steady say average American, a millionaire is about 49 years. Almost 50 years. It is a way, one in the speed crying, I don't know the normal one, to honum, I was starting a 50 years, will be a kind, life begins at 40, it begins at 50. It will me never be also way. Sometimes crown will menu honey a day, just a crime with honey a day. It made me feel say a and 10 near pay. It will me you can be pa and sana or free. And I never see a mere dream say. These days, because of increase in medicine research, improvement in adeno. You need check akra. You need check akra. You know the possibilities will be in check akra. Now we do is na say we need cha.
Wow, Nana, that's it. We're explaining here, pa my. Nana, the other question say, what are the things that about 90% of millionaires or where did they invest? And I say, what do 90% of millionaires do? Diana Omoye.
You see, this question is a very, very good question. You may be broad ma, you say they are special, and I said there's a special investment be a millionaire CEO. Sana anybody who know, before be a but be being way different, the same. I'm a church or name Kakra Hano. You say most people know we invest in real estate. Millionaires now win. We invest in real estate, but before no be investing in real estate, no, you need to real estate. It costs money. To be brave, you know, a boo on ma or Tony fee first. I need to say, a asset to any asset because a risk free. And Oshe and Yama money probably brave. I millionaires who can normal millionaires and yet too much within it bear 1 million to bear 5 million, 6 million. No. Most of them are investing, your friends saying, employee sponsored retirement account, 401ks, and IRS, in a period of a while. No, Omoya and we extra still more money or honma because we say as you will limit a bit in the atom. Almost the money now 2 million then they start investing in maybe brokerage account between invest to nyama bebree between invest to mutual fund between say omu wi a build abusa for mu de akwa to be a dan bi ase and say bi okra na omutimi tua ni nyina kra wi no mu de akoto dan no de ato dan complete no must start build it. See the thing is for you to bring more income, the more income I would bamu multiple source of income no and the money is average millionaire they have 7 source of income. Know the is a bobo ness 7 source near the balcony need the onoko almost 7 source of income in America. It is able to do a stock market, which you have to really know what you're doing over there. Near just start here, real estate, businesses. So I'll build business and I be beside and see at the BFS. Now, no, so no, it's our warm our taxes. Because we juma tax will be triano. Any taxa on we business and that's when we invest be triano. And yet the same. These are the things omudi system. Real estate, your friend is saying, or build the businesses, startup business, amount for startup business, almost starting with miskakushim, investment in stocks, mutual funds, indexing, sanyamana. It be separate. Nemo make you a kakra. The be out is a make us a stock market baby for the past 100 years. Am I over 10% returns? Even for the past basis years, crowd, the issue I'm saying I'm almost be 30 crowd because from 2019 and 2020 to now, no, I go crazy. I cost ropa. It's, am I 10%? It imagine says, me 50,000 woman. At the end of the year, no, the rate ASA, I'm 10%, I'm 5,000. It imagines will be 5 million woman send a man. Or 5 million, I'm 500,000. That's the only difference being him. It's the old cotton and one I mean, but since on who see cabibriato more, no, a chairman, on who more a scow at the so.
Yes.
That it's a main force, and I mean to me, baby, on so do 5 million to me, mammy says, can be. San woman, I said, you know, is see a cassa, a PC, start to see Drew baby. No, would you imagine Nashi, would you see no start so legal, make sure so legal, because this is my target. I want to see me Drew, no, and a buana man, it's me about 1 million at the end, no, when you're 100,000 that year. 100,000 no, I want to say, useless, have a count. The following year, no, man, 100,001. So, there's no special Ibia Bemum, send Sika Dos woman to the percentage Namunyano. Ono the was structure. It may my address almost special BB or invest to a near my 18 the equa basina. Demum or music doors into your debishim. Returns na eban. Percentage wise they say. But because on music a doors into a binya more a down. These are near more modio music and you be who be at send me who had the Bianco for good and one.
Wow, Nana, Yedasi. Nana, Ossi, good question for Ossi. Oh, can Ossi Ronald Olivu below his means, but we or this kind of amount. Oh, how would you know the minimum? And I say, how would you know how much a year below your means? I don't know how to put it.
Matthias, I also just say, we and I say, Ekas will leave. No,
yes,
send an amount for who say, this dude, no obey 8 million or crown. At that time, no crown and no obey 8 million or crown.
There's no live lavish star.
Yeah, we live lavish star, right? And so imagine, say, me no only 100,000.
I go here better.
A hona near Quacoji range. It's also the channel. It, but they also tell us, say, wealth is money you didn't use. Idea, a building work, now is kana when you should be. We see in a court, won't me from a beam. Unless all the quack we use the acopisca, a discover, any different deal. We see and I can you see for one and for man. And I said, the air canano, ubi make 1 million. Now say, we used to be a Range Rover. Now ubi use 100,000, no use Range Rover. In the neighborhood nipa, will live belong the meals, the only belong the means. So it's a very simple. Show send your man out on sanity. A very simple, it's very, very simple. You cry, show him. Neshe, send your man a meton, a yana. Because me make it your friend saying 50,000. But me should Range Rover of 80,000. Doesn't make sense. You make it 80,000. It's my manager, we remark for quite be swat me in your house of 800,000. I will know, say. Yes. Robert Read one yes, Ronald Read one yes, I don't know. Or make sure said you bit me clear the way. It's a man way hand, the multi years can because even do not miss cow the ban, keep to be so.
Wow, and then that's it. My next question is according to Social Security data, HSA also about 794,129 annually to be part of, and I said to be classified as top wage earner. Okay, in this case, most people ain't me making this amount. What is the minimum to be a millionaire?
Oh, minimum of scar will be making
to be called a millionaire.
Minimum there to be called a millionaire is different from to be able to build wealth to be a millionaire now.
So
no, some person just say if you can be making a year a bit me more world a millionaire. A bit Ronald Read a show you and found is how much you can keep. Maybe I make making 10,000 a year. Now you can keep 2,000 krana. A year will be making 100,000. No make unti keep. It is how much you can keep and how much you can invest. Yes. Yeah, over and over again. Omo mani fika kra e wukruma no. when mo bi ne friend Allen Iverson no basketball yin mo bi friend Mike Tyson no boxing hwe sika wonyae ti say ni sika na we it you need set amount to be said this set amount no and me make sense can I no kwa na bit na so sika no kwa ni mo ebo ma oduru hontem. That's the whole thing. Say a contema now tisikasia now say niema win or say me ya at the same time so a guy back Johnson say a friend to cinco on is can now say win na no football most of the second you say when you see I was even class head chicken the say they be no the sabling blame go see na fake fake to sika bebre still sika wo no ba vese unya sika na ifo ba we ba ni nuan we ba mu sika nyamba sika na assign. Wow. You know the dude yeah, he made about 100 and something million the contractor together no as you see we need sika sabi Tyson so many over 500 million we need sika sabi it mean there's no set amount be say just me make 50,000 kwa sana mitimi aye millionaire ni nane say na bitimi keep say na be see manage uniama. But obviously, if I saw a family of 5, now we make it be a 50,000, OTB and out in Virginia, OT, a friend saying in Maryland, OT, San Francisco, OT, New York City, very tough amount, so between my side. It depends on who, but we make it be 50,000 or TB, baby, or very modest. Obetime quickly obetime also the any because no obedient more etime keep etime invest. Also no dia no ebia untimi nyamo invest ti make be any set amount say this is ka we nko na make here obetimi dia millionaire, but it's not about how much you can invest na how much will be you say free home and it's an man it's like I say or strategies you have to follow those strategies obetimi help one build the world.
Wow, no, that's it. Now, the other one, so okay, say, let time and compound work. We show up explanation on that. I mean, what do you mean about the time and the compound? And then in this case, you ain't saying the BC our care money. And then the other one was say, you don't need a higher income to build wealth, but you need discipline. How does these two correspond? Like discipline and then higher income. And I say you don't need a higher income. Then Timiko.
The first one say
Uzi Ronald issue time and then compound.
Yes. Yeah. The compound in time is Albert Einstein can say compounding interest is the 8th wonder of the world. Those that understands it, ends it. Those that don't pay for it. Example in the say compounded say na me teach him say send me this car to her na sika no 100 cedis na say $100 na the rate e was so no 10%. That means say at the end of the year no menyame 110. That's 110 no the following year no even man fa bi kura anka ho a 100 never saw 10 a mommy. Not 10 ever count so as I almost on a 10. So to the mention it's now 10 people a bear 11. The baby count. It's not a compounded, let's say a compounded, near compounded, and then a compounded. Now the amount any time no be say semi starting in 10. Obviously, I'm money coffee example. Semi starting in 10 no. A compounding money with the time no dance will be a need this cap emphasis $50 na me dey to almost and I may start 20 na me did 25 and I still me 50 need to one man I also started 50 now and I will do crowd in 60 crown by the time in there and you know room we crowd them the one crowd will do it would jai crowd one be it that's how I na they also who say sad time no time the nyina ade nim say kwa untimi nkofa bi eno ade si no so ka tru bi say udi na temu so obona ka unya ka be yin ba ku bitimi untimi kra nko wachi nkofa sa ade bi it time ye bibi a ye ntimi replace with anything period. It's like I say the best time to invest was yesterday, but the second best time is now when I who at the corner side. That's how these two things na working. You over and over again say nipa bebree etwen kakra bi from 25 to 30. Difference no scale buy no. We had a friend say $500 a tour every month, but it was 5 years pool every month. By the time we did 60, or you say 3 million. The next one so 5 years pool or in between, or no the end was on over 1.2. Look at the difference. The time you be when it comes to especially investing, any invest be won't me and come back being for time. The only here and I'll see the next question also is I'll say where a component. I'll see
you don't need a higher income to build with.
Yes, the high income, not to say the near can example Ronald Read, in name him. To say the name say maybe make it 100,000 a year. If I see you see 100,000, you see 100,000. You had 10 years in your 100,000. All right. Maybe make 100,000. I mean, your mic should make 50,000. When tiscasses are, but Mike tiscasse. It's immediate. Miss Ria, Miss Canna Banina, I must say, Dina. It's ye and the band in the minife. But now, seeing your mic tiscassing in Tino. Or try. So we use can be at least I cut 10,000, not the 10,000 at all. The year for 10 years, baby, I'm a be a one payment, I'm 2,000 me too. It's 10 years time, no so yen. You move 2,000, you pay 100,000. In your mic, so what is cast on the will make sure every year biano within his casini will make sure so Janet 10,000. 10 years, no so yen 100,000. It's which let me say, the discipline, me war. Anything in city scarce, and a bit me have 1 million. And yes, you can't ever know. Bemum shebi. Say, come in, Mr. Scarce pa. That's say, Mr. 100,000. You make sure submit me a ye a tremendous money here. The son of Maya. Ebia, because of the Missicani Suntino, you could be a phenomenon for 10,000. You commit me the 30,000 at all. It will be 1.5 years. I mean, 100,000. It ain't never true, but because I'm a Messica was wrong, I'm a Tiscasi, I'm a too many, you know. But drew that hard and Sacra Nebia, brother Mike Beba. It also discuss it, says in discuss it. The Mimican was wrong. Yes, a here, so Bineska was wrong, a bebo. But I won't discuss here and found Messica will make it be because Sano, or your crowd, yes, a dinasa, a debusaba to Yasako Jibusian Sabacam. It didn't none say. It has never been how much you make. It helps, it's good. But it's always about how much you can keep. And let me make an example. When you say 10,000 years can be in a year. See, you year you manage 10,000. But so with the 10,000, that's what me manage, which will boost your phone be out here. Now just even 2,000, now just 1,000 krana. What's it will be? Than Ubia or 100,000 no spending in now. That's how I do things. It is not about how much you make. It has never been that. It's how much you can keep. Stand away. It's na Indiana. Where you're surging now, or just 300,000. They die a 1.4, would be 15,000 a month. Two Teslas, I would 1,002 every month for about could be 1,002. The golf, your friend is saying the golf a year away. A club or joining Quakrano a year bed 20,000, 30,000. And in your man, the student loan crowd won't change weird. Sanya money nano. Still now, we live leverage life now, what no. And so mean maybe only 50,000 only Sanya 1 year Sanya money nano. Economy. Then I want to make us say, even your school no craving, it's kind of a kind of idea, and yet school no can say what craving, and that makes it answer at the end, no. See, kind of about some dinner idea. This is a man school. This kind of a Tommy 70 million a year. So by it. But when we school, when you more pay. When you more pay now, that's a Tiscasia, a horn and a boy, I mean Tiscasia, and one will quite be also. Because maintaining to push it, maintaining a I say my ties, my Allen Iverson. Scano, a dinner. But the only Tiscasano and found Nisica will make it. Will be squeezing on the cacrato. Oh, yes, and I will 30, 40 years, and I say, for 20, 25 years now. Now, was I for no so about soon, the Finish cannot be a bedroom point here. It is so squeezing who be Say sika na odi koto ho na afia ye adwuma no na otimi di say sika no to bibi foforo bra ne ho nkyere no. But remember, was sacrificing for 20 years, 25 years now. It's now I feel also enjoy that is how it's fully live my life. They sacrifice first, then they enjoy later. Again, the rest of us here enjoy first. Now I feel that they be too. Where's how you been to her? This is how I say discipline, because I'm sure how's discipline it's hard and combine.
Yeah.
That's how it is. Discipline. We have that discipline to be able to sacrifice and to be easy. Easy. So be dedicated bibi. Me no kasi see me na fo bibi omo chile na ko se me ko ho. But me dedicate myself say me name families I wa de bia every Sunday bia be. That time dra. Be easy no bia na timi esa de discipline.
Yes.
Yes, discipline. Also, in your mic, or baby, and also, of course, what discipline say, this is what I have to do for my people. Now, at the end, maybe pay off. You say pay off, you pay. Maybe I need to see an abbey because when you be dear, also,
then I who created that.
No, yes, these are discipline. Very tough, but if you can endure that and go through, I mean, you have a question. It's young Ronald Read. What going to Bob Ronald Read? Yes, Sadana. Who beat me diablos because I would let's be frank. I did back when a community no say, yeah, when you must buy when you're managing ye. It be blue honma, a beer 1 or 2 beer, do on my 17 or be crowding. But apart from that, you be our you kick a crowd settle. Oh, yeah, when you're Juma, a committee here, yeah, Juma come as Cabayo. But it's kind of fine. Your priorities and then Nyama and here, you know, Nyama do I say people are here, you say because here. Maybe at that time to cry, yes, I don't know. It's not the right time for us. You know, me a video be a easy see why and I had a behind me why your friends say Ghanaians are broken abroad. Your friends say Patrick Belfi YouTuber and I touch on those things. Why are we broke? You know, I didn't know I was saying, can you say yes, but why? Because we are competing with ourselves in here. And you may want to say, yeah, too good to bag, Louis Vuitton, you know, it's kind of who start. Maybe I make come so sicker now turn on fine, you have the right to do it, but you don't do it at the expense of so obey your friends say, Odeka. I didn't think you want to say, you say, I say, who say, I see a impressing instead of improving our lives. It may be with fear, maybe with fear, sister, be with fear, I don't know. You want to say, I teach yourself force, you come on, BB. As soon as you said, Diana, what here 15 years, and said 2 months when people for Diana, connect scout train and I. And so, yes, you're very sad because you're pesado. Why we poor? Because you follow the Joneses. And the sunny man getting in my poor, and ye see Canadians, can ye be we average Ghanaian. See, can I not cry? You try as much as possible. Say, you escape them. Ye, Juma, let's kind of fine. I didn't need a hot all because of sunny marketing, priorities, discipline. Those are the things I hear everything about me and build the world. Now, if I see a build the world, I will see a build the world first and sign your dream. Yama, I can't. Won't me meaning in us, money either. You see Canada to be better what you build the world. Wealth is money you did not use. So person build water, you have to pause for some yamabi. Also pausing for a while, 5 years, 6 years. So this is what I'm doing. I'm investing. They say make a discipline is very tough. But the good thing is say, what started say 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, who's a fair part of you. It's now no. So 1 year now show. Say the first no. We are now who's a fair part of you. It means so seek about honor the first thing then I may pay yourself first. It is seek a mammy drew honor. Now how expenses in a way it would do seek an can cry. Only so why you be also you be won't feel guilty. These are the strategies I also use no. Oh, okay, you seek about becoming semi dear be my idea was me me be and some kind of discover to my currency with the media media. By any sir, ye kototo ye Gucci ni near money, ye BMWs, ne sa ni money nevia, and Sunny be pisca dia koto. We say ye in next canasa or see next time. Oh, na sasa next year. Yeah, Buhana 5 years. No ni shade ho. 10 years no ni shade ho. 15 years no ni shade. 20 years no time America cry fucking. You keep crying, your papa. You keep crying, your papa. Yeah, over and over again. You know, and free baby, I was all the tone say, wow, nobody is coming to save you. Wow, and also what you tone. Now, Nima asks for help.
Wow, Nana Edasi, you're ready to major no or wrap up in a few minutes. Now, it's million, I end the answer so far.
Yo, and the topic now about how to be a millionaire on a low salary. You say in any Sambia Kika, I said, yes, Animano, millionaire, the German Kufubia, or so many make his carcass, and draw. And there you share Papabia or Tanasiana, your friend, Ronald Read, no a janitor, or say, your friend say, gas station attendant, in any scarnoji. Papa will Tanasi DMF 94 years, and say, Nine, Kakra fine, but in who said timer we no na 92 time we no na sika be 80 million da ho e shock the whole world the coin base no fast and na share no you so make sure say we live within the means or make sure say we invest in great businesses and crypto ne sa ne no and then we aba na secret dey aba be say day or 5,000 da ho 180 unya 160 so say good my time no so na beti next one make sure say time and a compounding or money work juma MC new bibia ebisa question which was a very good question about us and we no nyame see and say we 6 million a man hospital local hospital and a friend saying the hospital local hospital and library and the raises are in Nabayan. Then if a free affair who said discipline, and a friend said discipline, and yet Sika be the same kind of bit me more D, and that's a bit me, Nina, send a bit me at all. And you said time, ABB or fan is serious, and I was a frugality, no one man, you be a chicken or money, freedom man, or sacrifice, and spend it to save the also to me save no. Hey, no impressing Crawford, and said they make can be a tracy impressing Crawford, dance be improve our lives. Wanya sad no na nyina ne say so no timi ye ya e bia ne ska wo gene swakra wo e dey say ye ntimi ye e question ne wo see timi bisai ho e hu say ni ska wo ge ne mum die ubetimi asewu ana se de ubetimi ade ato ho no ene betimi aboa wo so when you break na ufi say wo situation na ufi say situation ya de beboa wa ya utwa ho ntwa seek help we are there corporate friends and Patrick Solutions your website na your articles you so many things so open consultation so abitimi ehu yen ebitimi aboa especially the situation be run my na yeka work hard untimi save untimi invest itimi try na yi on free ma itimi boy me free ms anima specialize on that ebitimi aboa mo yi on free sa anima ni name and this year make sure say you spend wisely, save intentionally and be generous.